Have you ever looked at your hands and felt a quiet hesitation, as if something there was asking to be noticed, not casually, not as coincidence, but with intention? Perhaps you've seen a faint M shape or a crescent like a resting moon and dismissed it the way most people do. Lines are just lines, right? And yet, some people can't dismiss them. Some feel a subtle recognition they can't explain. If you've always felt slightly out of step with the world, as though life keeps nudging you awake while others remain comfortable asleep, that feeling isn't random. That sense of not fully belonging, of carrying something unnamed within you, often comes with confusion, doubt, and the quiet fear that you're imagining things. In today's video, we slow everything down and look closely at your hands, at timing, and at why certain people are feeling a deep inner stirring as we enter 2026. Across Buddhist philosophy and ancient spiritual traditions, nothing arrives by accident, not intuition, not the moment you notice it, and certainly not markings written into the body itself. These teachings tell us that the body records karmic memory long before the mind understands it. We'll explore why marks like the M or crescent are not random for everyone, why only some people feel them, and how long cycles are closing while dormant traits quietly begin to activate. By the end of this video, you won't just be looking at your hands the same way you'll be looking at yourself differently. If you've ever felt like something inside you is waiting to be activated, like life has been preparing you for a moment you couldn't yet name, this may be the clarity you've been searching for. We'll decode what these marks actually mean, why 2026 is a threshold year for specific people, and how recognizing this timing can shift confusion into understanding. So stay with me, because if this message has found you now, it's not by chance, and what you're about to discover may finally explain why you've always felt the way you do. Before we delve deeper, if you felt that what we just said resonated deeply with you, please subscribe to the channel, like, and share this video. This will not only help the channel grow, but also help this message reach those who need to hear it at the right time, just like you. And if you're ready, leave a comment below with, "I'm ready to see." That's all. Now, let's get into the story. Not the story of some stranger, but the story of the signs you've carried for a long time and why 2026 is the time they'll start speaking. Section 1. The language written into the hands. The M mark and the crescent moon are not merely lines etched into the skin. They are a language quiet, ancient, and precise. Some people are born with these signs, carrying them as naturally as breath. Others notice them emerge only after profound life shifts, moments of loss, awakening, or transformation, as if an inner switch has been gently turned on. In Buddhist understanding, the hands are sacred. They are instruments of creation and healing. They are conduits through which intention moves outward and becomes real. Your hands, then, are not random. They are etched with a calling. Ancient cultures believed the hands were maps of destiny, living texts that revealed how a soul moves through the world. What they rarely said out loud is this: if you carry these signs, you are not merely a participant in life. You are a conduit. Energy passes through you, reshaping spaces and moments without effort or intention. You enter a room and something subtly shifts. Conversations pause. People respond before they can explain why. Perhaps you tried to ignore it, tried to fit in, tried to quiet whatever set you apart. Yet life kept tapping you on the shoulder through repeating numbers, moments of déjà vu that feel too exact to dismiss, strangers asking if they have met you before. This is not coincidence. In Buddhist terms, it is karmic recognition. Your presence unsettles the ordinary not because you seek attention, but because you were never meant to disappear into the background. You carry a frequency that reminds others of something they have forgotten, and the world responds whether it understands it or not. Before we move forward, pause for a moment and notice what stirred inside you as you listen to this. Recognition often arrives quietly, not as belief, but as a subtle remembering. If any part of this section felt familiar, if it echoed something you have sensed but never named, take a second to honor that awareness. Gently tap the like button to support this message, and leave a comment sharing what resonated most for you. Or, if words feel unnecessary, simply type, "I recognize the language within me." Your engagement helps this message reach those who are meant to hear it, and it prepares us to go deeper into what these signs awaken next. Section 2. Recognition beyond words. Animals seem to find you without effort. Children linger, staring a little longer than usual, as if something in you feels familiar, ancient, unspoken. This is not metaphor, it is instinct. Unconditioned awareness responds to what is real, not to what is explained, and something in you is transmitting clearly. Long before your mind tries to interpret it, your body already knows. The subtle tingling in your hands, the quiet warmth that rises and settles without warning. Yogic traditions call this prana, life force in motion, intelligence moving through form. Bring your palms together, rub them gently, pause, feel the pulse between them. That sensation is not imagination, it is perception. Your inner world speaks just as clearly. Your dreams return to the same symbols again and again: keys, storms, thresholds, doors, falling, then suddenly flying. These are not fragments of a restless mind. They are messages, repeating because they have not yet been received. Even time seems to behave differently around you. Minutes stretch open, hours collapse without notice, deadlines soften, dissolve, rearrange themselves. This is not disorder, it is resonance, your energy interacting with reality in a way that bends the ordinary rhythm. The universe has been signaling you for far longer than you may realize, through sensation, through pattern, through recognition that arrives without language. The only question left is whether you will continue to dismiss it or finally listen. You did not arrive here by chance. You were guided. Section 3. The moment of decision. Awareness by itself changes nothing. Action does. Every transformation begins with a single instant, the moment of decision. You have felt it before. That razor-thin second when the body knows long before the mind has time to argue, justify, or delay. Thought hasn't arrived yet, but certainty already has. Some call it intuition. Others name it the inner voice. Spiritual traditions speak of it as the higher self quietly stepping forward. The signal is never abstract. It is physical. A warmth spreading through the chest. A sudden chill tracing the spine. A pressure or pulse awakening in the palms. And once it arrives, the invitation is clear. Do not second-guess it. 7 seconds. That is all it takes. If your breath tightens, if your palms turn cold, that is not fear or anxiety. It is your nervous system receiving truth faster than language can form around it. In Buddhist teaching, this moment is called sati, the art of remembering what the body has never forgotten. Not learning something new, but recognizing something ancient that has always been there. The more you honor these signals, the clearer they become. What once felt subtle grows unmistakable. Eventually, it no longer feels like a passing thought at all. It feels rhythmic, steady, alive, like a second heartbeat guiding you from within. And in that realization, something shifts. You understand that the marks on your hands were never meant to be decorative or symbolic. They are not signs to be interpreted. They are receivers tuned to truth, waiting for your decision to listen. Section 4. The cleansing reset. This is where most people falter, not because the practice is difficult, but because they mistake it for something ordinary. This is not a routine. It is a reset. Each night, beneath the quiet witness of the moon, stand at the sink and let cool water run over your hands. Close your eyes, slow your breath, arrive fully in the moment. Understand this: water is not merely water. It is nature's oldest conductor. It holds memory. It responds to intention. As the stream moves across your skin, imagine it lifting away what has clung to you: doubt, inherited fears, outdated identities, every silent "I am not enough" you unknowingly absorbed along the way. Do not approach this passively. Do not merely allow it to happen. Command it. See the heaviness loosen, then dissolve, spiraling downward as it disappears into the drain. Feel the space it leaves behind. Then speak out loud or inwardly, but with unwavering certainty: I release what no longer serves me. Water does more than cleanse. It remembers. And tonight, it carries the old version of you away. Section 5. Why visualization changes everything. Visualization is not an optional extra in transformation. It is the lightning strike that initiates the change. Water may be the container, but visualization is the command that tells the body and mind what to become. When you picture doubt dissolving, you are not pretending or daydreaming. You are programming. You are giving your nervous system a clear instruction about what reality it is meant to move toward. Modern neuroscience supports this truth. The brain does not sharply distinguish between an experience that is vividly imagined and one that is physically lived. The same neural pathways ignite, the same signals travel, the same internal chemistry begins to shift. So when cool water flows over your marked hands and you consciously visualize chains breaking, something real is happening. You are issuing a biological command for transformation. Cells listen, muscles soften, old stress patterns release their grip. This is alchemy in its purest form. The lead of last year's limitations begins to transmute into the gold of what you are stepping into now, slowly, deliberately, drop by drop. Do not rush this moment. Let the image unfold with cinematic clarity. See the walls dissolve. Feel the weight lift from your shoulders. Sense the future version of you stepping forward with ease rather than strain. That image is not decoration. It is the secret ingredient that changes everything. Before we move on, pause here for just a moment. Let what you've read settle not as an idea, but as an inner experience. Notice what images came naturally to you, what sensations arose in your body, what shifted even slightly as you imagined release and transformation. This is not about doing it perfectly. It's about noticing what your awareness responds to when you give it space. If something resonated, reflect on it. And if you feel called, leave a comment sharing what stood out to you or simply type the sentence, "I see the image my future is calling me toward." Your reflection anchors the process, and your voice helps bring the next layer into focus as we move forward. Section 6. Claiming authority. Most people stop at cleansing. Chosen ones do not. This is where the path changes direction. Step 3 is not about release. It is about command. It is the moment you stop preparing for power and begin to stand inside it. Affirmations are often misunderstood as repetition, as hopeful words spoken into emptiness. They are not. Affirmations are authority made audible. They are the voice of intention taking its rightful position at the center of your being. The M mark and the crescent moon are not passive symbols etched into the hand. They are living receptors linked to heightened intuition, emotional sensitivity, and abilities that remain dormant until addressed directly. These markings do not awaken through waiting. They respond to direction. When spoken with presence, affirmations do 4 things at once. They activate inner authority, shifting you from reaction into command. They sharpen intuitive perception, clarifying signals that once felt faint or confusing. They stabilize emotion, grounding sensitivity into strength instead of overwhelm. And they amplify magnetism, aligning your say-so with how the world responds to you. This is the turning point. Power does not arrive later. It does not descend from elsewhere. You do not wait for power. You claim it. Section 7. The activation sequence. Step into a quiet space where nothing can reach you for the next 4 minutes. Let this moment belong entirely to you. Gently place your marked hands flat against your chest, palms resting over the center of your breath. Feel the steady pulse beneath your hands. That rhythm is not random. It is your life force signaling readiness, a subtle confirmation that the system is awake and listening. Begin to breathe with intention. Inhale slowly for 7 seconds, letting the breath expand your chest. Hold for 4, suspended in stillness. Then exhale through pursed lips for 8, releasing tension, noise, and resistance. Repeat this cycle 4 times, allowing your body to soften and your awareness to deepen. As the nervous system settles into receptivity, something shifts. Language stops being hopeful or symbolic. Words cross a threshold. They stop asking and start instructing. Now speak, clearly and without hesitation. My hands are conductors of divine energy. I attract opportunities aligned with my frequency. I trust the wisdom within me. I am attuned to the knowing of my soul. As you speak, see the lines in your palms awaken, igniting like fine threads of light. Watch the words sink beneath the skin, imprinting themselves not as ideas, but as directives. Words spoken in the right state do not merely describe reality. They set it in motion. Before we move forward, pause here for a moment and notice what has shifted inside you. After this activation, many people feel a quiet clarity, a warmth in the hands, or a subtle sense of alignment that is difficult to put into words but impossible to ignore. This is the moment to witness yourself. Let the experience settle and reflect on what you felt, saw, or understood during the sequence. If this resonated with you, take a second to support this work. Gently tap the like button so this message can reach others who are ready for it. Then leave a comment below and share what you noticed, or simply type, "My hands are awake." Your words anchor the activation and help bring it into the physical world. When you're ready, stay with me, because the next section will show you how to carry what you've just activated into daily life so this energy doesn't fade, but continues to guide your choices, your timing, and your path forward. Section 8. Sealing the shift. Power that is never closed remains suspended, unfinished, waiting to collapse back into old patterns. What you have activated now requires a seal. Snap your fingers 3 times slow, deliberate, and certain. The first snap releases the past, loosening every old attachment. The second anchors you fully into the present moment, steady and awake. The third ignites the future, setting your chosen path into motion. Now bring your palms to your lips. Exhale sharply across them, as if sending breath into a vow. Feel the heat, the pulse, the quiet authority returning to your body. Then speak these words aloud, or with unwavering clarity within. What I have awakened cannot be unawakened. What I have claimed cannot be unclaimed. This is mine. This is me. This is now. In this moment, the shift seals itself. Nothing leaks back. Nothing reverts. The ritual is complete. Those marks on your hands were never random. They are not decoration, coincidence, or superstition. They are a map etched into living skin, a key carried quietly through time, a covenant placed within you long before memory began. Chosen ones do not wait for permission. They do not wait for the world to make sense first. They recognize the moment and they respond. If this message landed in your body before it reached your thoughts, you already understand. That tightening in the chest, that warmth in the palms, that unmistakable pull forward. This is not emotion. This is instruction. Action is what separates recognition from destiny. The universe does not answer hesitation, it answers movement. Decisive energy bends reality because it signals readiness. This cleansing is not symbolic. It is not comfort. It is not performance. It is your first act of rebellion against the version of yourself that survived by shrinking, delaying, or doubting. When the water touches your hands, you are not washing away the past, you are declaring sovereignty over what comes next. The water is waiting. Your power is waiting. Time itself is waiting to see whether you will move. So ask yourself honestly, without drama or fear, will you step now, or will this become another moment you almost answered? The ritual is ready. The doorway is open, and you already know the truth. If this resonated not as belief, but as recognition, make it real. Leave a comment below and clearly write, "I choose to move now." Then like this video so the message reaches others who are standing at the same threshold. Share it with someone whose hands may already carry the same map. Subscribe to Spiritual Flow for what comes next on this path of awakening. And when you are ready, watch the video below because this moment is not the end. It is the beginning.